Was that your reaction?
That was my exact reaction. We were almost finished with practice today, and Kathy Harston kind of tapped me on the shoulder and said, "By the way, we already know who we play." And that was exactly what I said. Are you kidding me? I mean, obviously for the adults that it's not that big of a deal, but I'm disappointed for our players. It's every year it's a very big event, and it's something that you look forward to, and in particular the freshmen who've never experienced it before. And I'm disappointed that they didn't get the excitement of seeing their name come up for the first time, but we're excited to be here. I can tell you that.
How did you tell them? Did you tell them right away, or did you give them the choice? Do you want to know? Or
No, I told them because you know what? We live in the age of as soon as they walk in the locker room, they're picking up their phone, and I knew that they would have 5 million messages, and I thought we would just go ahead and talk about it.
What do you think of the draw, Coach? Portland, Eugene, Indiana Hoosiers.
Yeah, I mean it's not really a seed that I'm surprised by. We probably made our bet as far as the seed that we are, but as far as the matchup with the Indiana, I think that it's a good matchup for us. I haven't seen them a whole lot, but I've seen them enough to know that we have a little bit of a similar style of play. We did play Michigan in the Big Ten early in the year in Florida, so I think I've seen their style of play a little bit. We've got to delve into film, but as far as matching up, I definitely think it's a good matchup for us.
Were you surprised by West Virginia and TCU being left out?
I was surprised. I really was. I won't say that I'm surprised that we didn't get both in, but I'm shocked that we didn't get one more in.
Does it anger you that the Big Ten in this case has the 10th place team in the tournament? And I know you don't want to bash Indiana, but they came in 10th place in their league this year with an 8-10 record. And then you got the two, TCU and West Virginia, with 11-7s.
I mean, the one thing I don't want to do is question the committee from a standpoint of I've done the mock bracketing before. It is a very difficult challenge. I will say that much. I've been through the whole process of the mock bracketing, and you have to look at quality wins. I mean, you do. You have to look at quality wins. You have to look at, there's the RPI matters, and I understand we're the third-rated league in the country as far as RPI. I would have expected maybe one more team to get in, but I don't want to get into the decision-making that the committee made on comparing strength of schedules, RPIs, quality wins, because I didn't do my homework with all those teams like those guys did.
Coach, I know you guys aren't the only team in this situation, but unlike the men's side, you guys get quite a bit of a layoff between the conference tournament and the NCAA tournament. How has the team been able to maintain focus? Have you gotten healthy? What have they been doing in the last week?
Yeah, it's a great question. When we got back from Oklahoma City, I gave them 2 or 3 days off just to sort of get away from everything for a while, mainly because our conference schedule was very odd this year, in a sense of every now and then you get a Sunday off where the players don't have class, they don't have to look at anything that has to do with the school, and we did not have that this year. For a very, very long stretch, and I would probably have to go back to the beginning of January before I can remember a Sunday that we didn't have practice or a game. So to give them a couple of days off, I think was refreshing to them. We did practice towards the end of the week, and I thought we had really good practices. We practiced Saturday morning, and then I let them go home after that and come back today. We were a little bit, rusty, I guess is the word for it today. Probably just them getting away for a day actually and going home. But I expect tomorrow for us to sharpen up a little bit.
Does the way things end in the Big 12 tournament with Iowa State leave a bad taste in your mouth?
You know what? You have to reset. I mean, it's a new season. I mean, you can either pout about what happened and pout about the things that didn't go right, or you can reset your batteries and you can move forward. And the way I look at even just this last week of practice is that because of our injury situation, with Jada being out all week, and I mean we're low in numbers, and so you got some young kids getting a lot of really quality reps that, I mean, if we're done or we're sitting around pouting about what we didn't do, then you're not moving forward teaching those young players, and I think this has been very valuable for them.
Coaches like to talk about what their team needs to get better at, what they're doing wrong, and that sort of thing. What is this team doing right? What do you like about this team right now that makes you think that they could get to that second weekend and who knows after that?
I think their cohesiveness is better. You know, we went through a stretch where I just didn't, and maybe it was because of continuing injuries and having players kind of in and out of the lineup, but I just never did think that we could hit stride with a rotation and a chemistry. And I thought that in the tournament, I thought we actually had some of that. I know we fell short in the Iowa State game, but I did like the fight in the team. The camaraderie's gotten better, which I think really does go a long way. I mean, if you have cohesiveness with your team, they share the ball better, they communicate better on the floor. So I think that it's been better. They don't seem like they're ready for this to be over. And I've coached teams before that they're teetering on either being fatigued or they've kind of hit their stride. I don't feel that way about this team. I don't know sometimes if that translates to wins, but I don't feel like that they want this to be over or they're tired of being together or tired of playing.
Have you ever played a game in the state of Oregon? Do you have any memories of that?
I do not. I do not have any memories of playing in Oregon.
Anything else?
Good.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach.